Hey guys, Adam's Sam Radio. How's everybody doing today? We're doing alright. Just hanging in there. We got some noise on the band here. I thought the underlying power lines would eliminate some of the QRM. I think it has to do with the lady across the street has one of those EV cars. And I think that's what's causing the interference uh, to my ham shack. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's a screen. Well, here's the radio. Okay. Alright, that's the radio. Okay, hang on. Look at that noise. Well, not too happy about the noise, I can tell you that. It's very, very noisy. And I don't know. That's just the way it goes, I guess. But hopefully you're enjoying some of my videos. Um, I'll do a little small walk around here in my shack here. Maybe show you my major antennas, the two antennas I'm using for HF and whatever. I'm not going to say the gentleman's handle on the YouTube here, but I'm going to say his name. I'm not going to call him out. He's a good friend now. He's a really good guy. Really love him. He's a great person. This is for Alex. If you're watching this, I'm sure you want to see my, as you called it, my International Space Station panel. All right, I'll give you a camera. Let me try to see if this camera does turn around. Let's see. No, it doesn't. Well, why the hell does it do that? I gotta turn the camera around. Yeah. Okay. Well, as you can see, well, my shack's a little mess. But here's my portables, as you know. We're gonna fire maybe a couple of these up one night. And there's the Blueberry, famous Blueberry. Here's the entry level radio. And this one here. These are all tungstens. These are all tungstens. Here's my old Helicopters tube type radio. There's another Helicopters right here, kind of in the early 50s. This is from 1955. And this one here, I can't see what the hell I'm doing here. Where I don't have a. Okay, this radio here is a Helicopters. Was it an S20, 21, B220? I can't remember the name. This was from I don't know. I want to say 1962. And this is the power supplies I use. No noise. These don't cause any noise. These are switching power supplies. And of course, there's a old Yaesu power supply down here. And this is my Dentron. This has been converted. They didn't have a bypass switch, so they added one on here for bypass to tune. I put a nice old school knob on it. So that's an old deal. I use it on my vintage gear. Vintage capacitor checker. More power supplies. I built that thing back in 2005. It's like a 5 ampere. It's good for power supply for the bench. Another old bench supply right there. They're not, well, these are regulated. And of course, this is my friend's radio that I made a deal with. I've had it for about 2 years now. My friend that passed away, we did a deal, and I got this thing up and running perfectly. Cleaned it out. It had to be serviced. Something went wrong, and I did a boo-boo on it. I fixed it. We might fire this thing up one night. And there's another Yaesu power supply. And of course, this was the lung butter radio, which has been using for a while. Works really good. And this is my first radio right here, the GX2. And here's the old Alinco. It's an alright radio, but I like the receiver on it. As on my left here, here's from the 1940s. This is the other Helicrafters, the S38 Bravo. And of course I got vintage meters from Radio Shack, you know, speakers. Gotta have speakers. And here's a night kit. This was a kit. I'm not sure what year, but this thing works pretty well. This is the R100 Alpha receiver. And of course I got my 2-meter 440 rigs, another vintage meter, and just random stuff, you know, meters, speakers. And this is the only CB I own. You can tell how much I use it. It's all, I gotta clean it out. And got a vintage Heathkit meter on it. This thing's been sitting for about 2-3 years. I haven't used it. And here's a radio, tube radio in progress that I'm gonna be. It needs a couple capacitors and I think a resistor. I think a tube is shorted and it's not lighting the strings up. It's all strung by, if a tube goes out, all of them go out. This is an S120 Helicrafters. And some random junk laying around, power supplies in there. And there's my prize amplifier, the FL2100 Bravo. Love this amp. Takes two 572Bs. My switch box, more microphones, speakers, more meters. I collect just about anything. Anything radio is my scanners. More shortwave radios, and this is the joke of the thing, and it works quite well. This is my 2-meter Kenwood, and look what the antenna I put on it. I can hit repeaters all the way down to Melbourne, all the way past Ocala. Believe it or not, on 5 watts. And here's some of my Helicrafters in here. And I gotta dig them out of there. And there's some of my monitors. There's the Beatbox, and there's the DX60 in there. I got most of my other radios are all under here. My toy chest. And there's parts over here, parts, radios, more meters, capacitor checker, my priced microphone here, the RV20, 320, Electro Voice, and this is just a regular mic up there, which I'm going to get another 320, put it up here, and use that. Here's some figurines, another microphones up there, meters, some figurines there. My household current is down a little bit, and this is this thing is in very, very good condition. It's a IC728. I'm looking for the AM/FM board so I can do FM, FM 10-meter DX. The only way I can tune this up, put a toggle on the key, CW key, and tune it up. You know, on your tuner down here, this old Heathkit tuner. And so on and so forth. That's how I got to tune it, just by the CW. My 7300s, good radios. I got another shortwave hanging here. You know, so on and so forth. So, yeah, I got some test gear over here. Got my Variac down over here. I got an old Turner side. No, that's a Turner Plus 3. And some more of my stuff. Parts up here, more parts and parts. Never have enough parts. I got things of everything. Here's an old Variac I've shown on my channel, I think a long time ago. I think this is from the early 50s. This thing is just a boofer Variac. And this thing here is my signal generator by Heathkit. It's tube type. Works. And of course, I have collections of CDs and music and music and music and music. And of course, I got all that over here. My prized possession, my Ibanez GTO, which I think has a short short pickups. It's been dusty. I gotta clean it all up. I gotta bring it to a music store or something to get this thing. I modified it a little bit. I put a Fender whammy bar on it. What the hell, you know? And of course, my collages. You know, all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, my Japanese daggers here and whatever that is here, there. And a keeps you warm at night. This is Mr. what's his name? Coochie Pookie? Coochie, what's his name for Bob's Burgers? It's a blanket. You wear it. Very nice. Comfortable. Yeah, this is his name right here. Coochie Koopy. Light up lantern from Bob's Burgers. But anyways, so that's the walk around here in the shack. My mission control. As you all see. But this is it, Alex. I hope you can see this video. And then there's some more stuff, more CDs. You know I'm a music lover, as you can see. More radios over here. Vintage beer can. Well, it's still full of beer from 2000. And whatever. Vintage tube sign. And a lanyard for Bob's Burgers. Pretty cool. Some QSL cards. This mic is biting me all the time. And this is that pesky bird that keeps making all kinds of noise. And this is Blue up there. More CDs. There's my Fender right over there. And my amp is over here. It's tucked in the corner over here. I got to get that out of there. Clean that all up. And, but anyways... Yeah, we got some stuff. We're gonna go. Go outside. I'll show you. I got an itch in the back of my head. I gotta show you some of the antennas outside. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay. There's some of my antennas. This is that. This thing is going right on my antenna again. That's the apex of the G5RV up there. Oh man, this thing leaned over a little bit. That wire goes from here all the way down to that tree up there and up around and tied off into here. There's some of my antennas, a 10-meter antenna there. This antenna is the butternut I gotta take down. That's the 2-meter 440 antenna, which is junk. And this green wire here is the 20-meter inverted V. As you can see, the V right over there goes this way, around, it goes that way. And this is the transmission line that goes to the V, I think, yeah. And this is the G5RV ladder line that goes all the way to my panel. And, yeah, I got this, it's in the ground pretty damn good. And I got some poles that holds that up. I got to trim some of these palms down so it won't hit my antennas. I got to get this removed. That's got to come down. Yeah. So this has got to go. Be cut. That's got to be cut. I can't get up there. So, anyways, that's the inverted V. The G5RV is going. The other end is going that way down. And the other way is going down to that tree. So, and then the ladder line wraps around there and comes around and goes back there. So that's that. That's that situation here. So, yeah. What the heck is going on with this? Hang on a minute. So I'm going.